Pisces, this is your September 2019. Now, I know we did a bonus reading for you, and it is in fact still true that they did not know what they had with you. They didn't realize your value. So, for the month of September, it is still falling the same way. Someone was not aware or did not make themselves allowed to feel what they should have felt when they were with you. I definitely get with the King of Cups. That's the first card that she's got, is the King of Cups. And somebody definitely was so busy staying strong and adamant, doing things their way, wanting to have everything go the way they planned for it to go. Okay? They definitely were being quite selfish in a matter, and I think you were aware of this. For a lot of Pisceans, I do feel like there could have been, yes, attractions or attention given to someone else while they were in a relationship with you. I don't feel like they were putting all their gold in your bucket, although I do feel like they were dispersing or dispensing gold to others as well. What I mean by that is they were sharing the attention that should have been for you with others. Now, granted, we understand when somebody's at work, they have things to do, they have demands on them, they have a job that they're expected to do in a certain way. They also need to focus maybe on family. There may be elderly people in the family as well that needed their help or their attention, and we get that. We don't have a problem with that. But what I don't like is what I'm seeing for the month of September is somebody still not ready to walk forward, although for some of you, there are some people that have regrets. So where you are concerned, Pisceans, I do get that there are regrets around you. Some of you, it could be you that have regrets. Maybe regrets on how you handle the situation. There may be regrets that you let someone walk away. There may be regrets that you didn't pay attention to the signs, the signals, the red flags that were presented to you. There may be also a time that you were not able to withstand the pain or the heartache or the disappointment that was caused by your partner's actions. For some of you, there's going to be the truth. So there's going to be a truth set free somehow. And when I see that, that is when I got this moon card. So when the truth is going to be set free somehow, it is going to be between two, see the two pillars? It's going to be between two things, two people, two places. Okay? Between the left side and the right side, between the east side and the west side. Okay? Between the dark side and the light side, between the positive and between the negative. There's also going to be something that is expanded, enlarged, made very visible to you. Okay? You're going to finally see something for what it truly is. There's a very narrow path that's still dividing you and your partner. See the path? See that path? It's dividing you and your partner, okay? It's dividing you. You may be looking up at the same star. You may be looking up at the same moon. But there's still something that comes between the two of you. There's something that comes up out of the water. Could it be another water sign? Could it be an earth sign? Could it be an air sign? But there's something that comes up that comes between you. There still is a chance for this to either drown and be gone, or there's a chance for it to come up onto the earth, up onto the solid foundation, and build up. It will depend on what you're manifesting, what you're asking the universe for. It will depend on how strong your faith is in a certain situation. It is also going to be a decision made between the two of you. Okay, to erase this path here in the middle, to bring the two of you together so that this path doesn't exist, so that it's just the two of you looking up at the same star. The two of you are going to be able to come to a decision, it feels like, in the month of September, to finalize, to finally put something behind you, Okay? You both will be able to put negative thoughts, negative actions, arguments, disagreements, whatever, behind you so that you can move forward. It is not easy to move forward and not remember the pain that you had recently endured. It is going to be quite a challenge for you. The waters occasionally will get rough and rocky, choppy, so to speak. These waters are going to help you to create the balance that you need. There is going to be a lighter side of this. The lighter side is going to give you relief from finding out the truth of all of these matters. The darker side of this is working hard to get to that truth. But like I said originally, this card is this truth coming out. The sun is here. When you can remove the secrets, the moon, you will just be left with the sun. The sun will bring you the joy and the happiness that you need. The moon is still showing that it's casting a shadow of doubt. So some of you may still have a shadow of doubt in belief that this can work out, a shadow of doubt in belief that this partner will return, a shadow in doubt to believe that this partner can be faithful. Some of you have a shadow or a doubt to even believe that you can overcome all the things that you've had to endure to be able to forgive and move forward. So, wait a minute, okay, my arm was sticking to a card. So the next thing that I have is okay, so you have the Page of Cups. So with the Page of Cups is going to follow through. Okay, it's going to be them making that offer to you. Them sharing their cup, putting their love in it to share it with you. Somebody is wanting you to have part in that. Now, as you can see, there is an obvious amount of love here. Because all the red in this card, there's obviously amount of love. Okay? And the love is coming either to a Pisces or from a Pisces. Alright? And some of you, there may be a double Pisces here. You and your partner both being Pisces. For some of you. But for some of you, it may be another water sign, it may be an air sign, and it may be an earth sign. No doubt. But I do feel like this love that is being offered to you is going to express to you just how deep they feel. The fact that this was not a joke. The fact that this was not meant to harm you. The fact that this was not planned. It is a situation that occurred based on poor judgment or bad decisions. I get that. But I also get the Two of Swords. So with the Two of Swords, the moon has gotten much smaller than it was in the past. The water still may be rocky. There still may be a couple obstacles to have to get past. But I do believe when you sit calmly, when you believe in your truth, when you stay strong in a matter, when you continue to close your eyes and pray and do your faith, follow your faith, a decision will be able to be made, both parts. Either you will decide that you deserve more than what they can offer you, and you'll move on and let this go, or this is them going to make a decision between a positive and a negative, between a yin and a yang, between the old and the new. So I do feel that one way or the other in the month of September, answers are going to be made crystal clear to you. As you see, there's no coverage on this card that's ruining the clarity. This card is very clear, and it's made to be clear. But you see, even that little bit of water there to the side, separate, right here, right here. It's a little separate than the other water, okay? So there's still a little bit of tears here, and that's what that says to me. Somebody is still sad over a matter. Somebody has not been able to release something and let something go. Although your feet are planted flat on the ground, you are ready to stand up, and that's what's coming next. You're going to stand up, and you're going to have an answer about your final decision. Not waiting on someone else's decision, but you, in fact, are getting ready to stand up. Right now, you are very solid. You see you're sitting on a solid foundation. You see that? So you're definitely going to be able to make a very confident decision. You've grounded yourself now. That's why you've sat by the water. You have been trying to contemplate. You've been trying to work something out. You've been trying to get things back on track. And you are definitely going to figure this out and get balance where it is needed. Be patient with yourself. Okay? Understand your emotions. Take time to write things down about how you're feeling in a certain matter. What you plan on doing. If you decide to walk away from your partner, which direction are you going to take? Are you going to be by yourself for a while to try to figure yourself out and get your old self back to where you used to be on an emotional, mental, and spiritual level? Or are you going to decide to go with your partner and accept their apology and move forward and try to build with them once again? Do you have the strength and the courage to do that? A lot of you are going to have to make that decision about strength and courage. And that could be what the Two of Swords is representing. You making a decision on what you want to do. The horizon is very beautiful and clear. Love is all around you. The red even comes over on the rocks. It feels like the air is cleared here and you know what you want. So don't be afraid to go after it, okay? I definitely see that you're putting the work in and you're willing to continue to put more work in. So that tells me a lot about many of you. When this person comes back and makes an offer with that cup, you are going to accept it as long as they are willing to put the work in too. The minute they decide not to, you will decide to turn your back and walk away. You'll be waiting and hoping for them to be coming forward to you and willing to put the work in to show you how much they care, to show you they realize that they made a mistake. So somebody can hold you up and value you the way that this person does. Looking very carefully at what I have. I have this beautiful person right here in front of me that wants to give me their all, and I'm looking at them as a whole. And this is what I want for my future. Or this is you saying, I see everything that I can have, that the universe is trying to offer me, and I want that. I want that happiness. I want that stability. So a lot of you are going to look to the universe to lead you and guide you on the path that you so need. So stay strong in the month of September, because the truth is going to set you free.